Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, my name is Nur Syafiqah binti Ab Aziz and my metric number is 2180717. For today, I'm going to present my industrial training at SMK Tun Dr. Ismail, but before that, I would like to introduce my supervisor, Madam Surinder Kaur. She is my supervisor from Language Center. So a little bit of introduction to SMK Tun Dr. Ismail. Here is the logo of the school, and it is located at kilometer 11 Bukit Bakri 84200 Muar Johor. Its phone number is 0698666260 and its email address is JEA. It is capital letter JEA 5035 at moe.edu.my. The school's vision is a school of excellent generations, and its mission is to develop an individual potential through quality education. Since it was established on 1975, Studi has achieved many great achievements, and the latest achievements that they got was a recognition from sekolah luar bandar to sekolah dalam bandar. It is a big step to be a sekolah dalam bandar, and Studi actually made it. So since it was established, it was up until last year, 2020, Studi was recognized as sekolah luar bandar, and now it is considered as sekolah dalam bandar. This is my supervisor at Studi. Her name is Madam Norita binti Ibrahim. She's a science and mathematics teacher. She's also the senior administrative assistant or penolong kanan satu. She's a graduate from USM on Bachelor of Sciences and Education. She majored in chemistry and minor in mathematics. She started teaching in 1991, and on 2012 till 2015, she has been a senior teacher of science and mathematics. From 2015 till 2018, she has been a senior assistant for students affairs at SMK Convent, and on 2018 till present, she is a senior administrative assistant at Studi. She is in charge of the management and the administration of the school. She is the second most important person in the school after the principal. So my work scope during industrial training is administration and teaching. For administration, I usually do a lot of office works like handle files, check file codes, check Q8, photostat, scan and print documents, edit poster card, make students' name list. So on my first day of work, I was given a task to check the codes on each files to make sure that it's the same, because if it's not the same, then it will be a problem if in the future we want to check on the file but the code is different, so we need to find the file. And for Q8, usually I will check the Q8 on the salary movement, staff and teacher salary movement, because sometimes the staff that did the Q8 might mislook or write it wrong. So we need to check it back before the CC or clerk or the chief clerk submit it to the financial team. So other than that, I think it's very a normal office work. Next is teaching. For teaching, I don't really teach. Most of the time I just relieve classes, and it's most likely Form 4 classes because I usually take Madam Norita's class whenever she's busy with her administration work, and it always the same class, and the same subject, which is mathematics. Usually, Madam Norita already prepare questions for them to answer, and I only supervise them in the class. But I also attend other classes, even though they're still in the same form, but different classes. Okay, so take students' temperature. So because of the COVID, every student's going to take their temperature at the gate, at the front gate. So when they come into class, they will write down their temperature. So that's why the first period teacher task is. And the second is that is for the 7 a.m., 7 in the morning task. So the second, when if I need to relieve a class at 7:30, I need to bring witness the food order form, because the students going to order their food and give money to the teacher, and the teacher will collect the money and the orders and give to one of the students for him or her go to the canteen and order their foods. Next is issues and challenges faced. For the issues that I faced, that was financial constraint, because I use my own transport to go to school and my own pocket money. So I tried to ask for allowance, and I already have some. I already showed them the circular letter that demands an intern to get paid 5 ringgit per hour. But the PPD and the Kementerian Pendidikan Negeri Johor said that they have no budget for intern allowance. So the second one is undecided role, because when I first did my internship, I always ask for work to do because they won't give me any. And every time I ask for work, they always say that they don't know what to give me, because they don't know what I actually do, what I needed to do during my internship. So I get less work than others, and this follows by fewer tasks, because they doesn't know my role, what am I supposed to do. Therefore, I was given fewer tasks. My challenges was unfamiliar work scope, because what I learned and what I experienced in work life and at the university is very different. At the university, I learned language and communication, so I think it's more towards the teaching. But because I'm not teaching there, I only do administration work. So it's more like a HR course management thing, that therefore I am very unfamiliar with most of the works, but I still try and learn from the staff, so I won't be a burden to them. The next challenge is class relief. When I entered, I'm very excited whenever I got to relieve a class, but whenever I enter the class, it's always nerve-wracking, because there's a lot of pair of eyes on you, and you got to be confident. But sometimes I feel like they were very intimidating, and sometimes I lose my words. And it's good that I'm just only supervise them. If I got the opportunity to teach them, I think I'd be more confident. But it's just because we were lack of communication between each other. That's why I think relief a class is very challenging for me. So next is theories applied. For theories applied, the first one is Dialogue Al-Ghazali, English Communication. I'm going to uh, elaborate it with Introduction to Psychology because both of them teach me how to be confident when I relieve class, also be confident when I met new people in my life, such as the students' parents or the students themselves. So it helps me to communicate better with them and also to lessen my fear, because sometimes when you meet new people, you get cold feet. That's why I include Introduction to Psychology, because it really helps me to stay calm and be confident even though I'm nervous at that time. Next is critical thinking and decision making. So this is very crucial because in administration work, I need to think critically every time I do my work because I'm I'm not very familiar with that work scope. So I need to familiarize myself with the work itself, and it's a lot of thinking, and I also got questioned a lot, not questions but more like ask opinion about something or choose something, because I'm the youngest, so they assume that maybe my opinion matters for the younger generations. That's why I think critical thinking and decision making actually helps me when I'm stuck in those situations. And the final one is suggestions. For suggestion, I actually have only two suggestions, and it is based on my experience there and what I think it needed to be changed. But but no offense. For suggestion, for the first, I think that there should be a chain of command in the organization. We are very familiar with the term COC, chain of command in NUM, but at Studi, I didn't quite see the COC of the staff, because uh, there was a uh, there were several times when one of the staff, like some of the staff, they directly meet my supervisor, because uh, she's the senior administrative assistant. So she's the one who's going to support their leave, and the principal will uh, pass their leave. But they also need to inform their chief clerk, uh, which is Madam Norahaya, but they didn't. They directly met my supervisor and asked for leave. And my CC, she doesn't know anything. When people ask, is this staff on leave? And she doesn't know what to answer, because he or she, the staff that takes leave, doesn't inform her. So like I wrote here, staff with low position needs to consult those who are upper rather than directly went to the senior administrative assistant and the principal. I think there is a need for a chain of command, because if you doesn't follow it, it looks like you are being disrespectful to your clerk, to your chief clerk, to the one who are upper than you in position. For me, it is very rude, and some of the staff even contact one of the staff in the office to ask her to help with their leave, meaning that they don't want to go to the office to meet the senior administrative assistant or my supervisor, but rather they would like someone else to fill up their leave form. And the second one is staffs nor teachers need to set boundaries when talking or behaving to the other parties. Inappropriate comments or gestures can be considered as an insult, and it is not good for the school's image. So the reason why I point this out is because I used to study there, and I know one of the teacher, he used to teach me when I was in Form 4, he used to teach me history. But uh, he likes to sexualize things and be really inappropriate around girls. At that time, I wasn't taking him seriously because I have my friends who would actually get mad at him. So I don't think that I need to get mad at him because somebody else already mad at him. But this time I was doing my internship alone, and it's very, how do I say? It is very uncomfortable working with someone who always comes to the office and always wants to talk about you because he did it like he talks about me like he knows everything about me, and all the things that he said to the other teachers, especially the principals, the teachers who are upper in position. Uh, Most of the teachers, the principal, the ham, the 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 senior teacher for uh, students affair, those two are new to the school. They just entered last year, so they don't know me. But this teacher talks to them about me like he knows me so much, and but all the things that he said about me was untrue. So I realized that I shouldn't be close to him that much, and I decided to give him a cold shoulder. After a few weeks of giving him the cold shoulder, he stopped bothering me, he stopped coming to me, and whenever he comes, I will go away. I'll do my work somewhere else. But then he will disturb the other staff, the youngest, not the younger, but she's married already, but since she's the youngest staff there, so he will disturb her too. So that's why I think there needs to be a boundaries, because sometimes you act like it is a joke, but some people might take it as an offense and or a sexual harassment. So I think that school needs to uh, look after this problem so that it will not ruin his image. I think that is all from me from my presentation. Thank you for bear with me, and hope you have a good day. Thank you so much.